In a clear and emphatic statement, Speaker Johnson declared that there is no daylight between President and House Republicans regarding the call for full transparency on matters related to Jeffrey Epstein. Addressing concerns about ongoing investigations and public demand for clarity, Johnson emphasized a unified stance across party lines on the importance of shedding light on Epstein's connections and any potential governmental involvement. This rare alignment between the executive branch and congressional Republicans underscores the heightened pressure for accountability and openness in one of the most high-profile and controversial cases in recent history. Watch until the end to get the main details and click the subscribe button and activate the bell so you don't miss the latest reports.
Actions here on the floor.
Mr. Speaker, have you committed to a debate on the non-binding?
In what the Trump administration is trying to do on the Epstein files, based on what the House tried to do tonight, are Republicans in the House trying to get more in line with the president and what he wants with some of the actions he's taken tonight on Epstein? What's going on?
There's no daylight between the president and House Republicans on transparency, and he's been very clear that he wants all credible information, credible evidence to be turned over to the people so that the people can decide. We trust the American people in their judgment, and we're for that. The president is for that, and there's different ways everybody expresses the same truth, but I would tell you that there's a unified opinion on that.
Mr. Speaker, have you committed to a debate?
In the Rules Committee tonight, you guys advanced a rule with the Epstein resolution that you guys crafted. Do you commit to putting that on the floor for a full chamber vote?
The Rules Committee turned into a bit of a debacle this week because the Democrats were trying to politicize this. We were working on cutting fraud, waste, and abuse and wasteful spending, and they kept trying to hijack that and derail it and turn it into Epstein hearings. That's not what the subject was. So the Republicans on the Rules Committee, most of them that were present, voted against Democrat amendments to try to hijack that. That was the right thing for them. They were wrongfully tarred and feathered by people who did not understand what was happening and said that they were covering up for, they were in favor of concealing Epstein files. It's simply not true. So the resolution that was advanced tonight in the Rules Committee was for them to go on record and say, no, of course we're for transparency. Of course, every single one of the Republicans on the Rules Committee are for transparency and for releasing the files, just as the President of the United States is, and they wanted that to make crystal clear, make it crystal clear. I think their vote tonight did. We'll determine what happens with all that. There's
As this important dialogue on transparency and accountability unfolds, the public's voice remains crucial. What are your thoughts on the alignment between the President and House Republicans regarding the Epstein investigation? Do you believe this united front will lead to the clarity and justice many are demanding? Share your opinion and join the conversation.